Hello everyone. So today I am going to start a new chapter, that is the chapter Skeletal System of class ninth. So we all already know about the skeletal system, as this is the body framework of our body, and we can also say it also maintains our body's shape and structures. So starting with the functions of the skeletal system. So the first function of the skeletal system is that it's provide the framework to all the body parts. That means it also gives support to different types of organs that lie inside our body. So the skeletal system is the basically a frame, or before building a build sorry before we are making any house or building any building, so there is always a frame of a rod that gives strength to the building. That's how the function of the skeletal system in our body also work. So the first one is that it provides the framework. Second one says that it maintains the erect posture. It means that it gives the erect, that means the upright position. Erect means upright position, like this, in a straight way. So it also helps in the body to keep the body straight. Third one says that it helps in the locomotion. It means also that it also makes able to move from one position to another due to the presence of the skeletal system. Fourth one says that it protects the internal soft organs, that our heart, liver, and brain. So these all organs are kept inside the frame, or the inside skeletal system, or the numbers of bones. Last, or we can say the fifth point is it plays a major role in the formation of RBCs, or we can say the blood cells. That means it also makes a major impact on the formation of the blood cells that is present in our body, that is the white blood cell and the red blood cells. Last one, that is the sixth point, says that it also act as a storehouse of the calcium and the phosphorus for our body. We all know that the bones contain the calcium salt and phosphorus for the strengthness of the bone. Now the topic is about the skeletal system, so we need to understand that skeletal system is consisting of the 206 bones plus a few cartilage. That means a cartilage are those bones that are flexible and that are easily present on the ear, nose, and sometimes in the bronchi inside the lungs. So this was about the explanation and the function of the skeletal system. So from here we will start a new topic, that is about the bone. So some features of the bone are, so we all know that bones are constituent tissues, or we can say chief constituent of the skeletal system. And bones are also connective tissues, and which are hard due to the presence of calcium salt. And the second one, that is about the cartilage. So the cartilage are also the connective tissues, and they have a pliable matrix. It means they are easily, or we can say they are easily flexible or very soft type of muscles. And this flexible, or we can say flexibility, comes due to the chondroitin salts that is present in the cartilage. Second one says that they consist of organic and inorganic part, that is about the compounds of the calcium and the phosphorus. So on we can say that as we grow old, the organic part on reducing and makes bone fragile. It means that by time our bones or our body becomes so much old that our organic part becomes so much weak and doesn't have any power to give. So that's why bones get broke easily. Third one says that on the basis of the shape, bones are classified into four types. The first one is the long bones, second one is the short bones, third one is flat bones, and last one is the irregular bones. So starting with the long bones, so the long bones have a thick walled shaft with a knob at each end. And example of these long bones are the bones of the arms, legs, and the chest. So all the arms, legs, and the chest bones consist of the long bones. Second one is the short bones. So the short bones are box like or spongy bones that show little movement, example ankle, wrist and etc. So these all have the short bones, they do not move too much, that's why they are easily or they are spongy in structure. Third one is the flat bones. Flat bones are made up of two or more parallel plates of the compact bone. For example, the shoulder blade that you can also observe from your back. There is a shoulder blade that easily comes out and they are flat. Second one is the skull. On your forehead there is an skull that protects our brain. So skull is also comes in the category of the flat bones. Fourth one is the irregular bones. So the irregular bones are basically have complex shape. For example, the vertebral bones of different organism, not only humans but about the different animals. So now the topic is about the structure of a long bone. So here is a diagram of a long bone in which you can easily find here this is the fatty yellow marrow. This yellow marrow basically helps to make white blood cells, that means the WBCs. At the end of this is the ligament and inside that there is an hyaline cartilage, and this dense portion is spongy bones, and before the fatty yellow marrow there is an area or we can say the dense area, that is the compact dense bone. So these are the major points that are present on the long bones, so you have to just remember. So in the exam the questions came according to the figure, you have to just label out the parts. Now some features of the long bones are, these are types of bones consist of bone cells and they are embedded in a ground matrix made up of collagen fibers, calcium and the phosphorus salt, and the external surface of the bone is covered by a membrane that is known by the term periosteum, and its outer layer is fibrous while inner layer is cellular. So from here we can say that the middle of the bone or we can say the hollow cavity that is in the middle of the bone is filled with a bone marrow, and the yellow bone marrow is made up of adipose tissue, that is the fat storing cells, and give rise to the WBCs, and the red blood cells which is part or which is present at the end give rise to the RBCs. So this was about the structure of the long bones and the introduction video of the skeletal system. And the next part of the video we will understand about the major division of the skeletal system. That means the skeletal system is divided into two parts, that is the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. So till then, thanks for watching this video.